Can I talk to you?
You know, it's not very often that fans of the racing game genre get to celebrate the release of a new IP, and it's even less common for us to rejoice the revival of a once dormant series. Games like Midnight Club, ATV Off-Road Fury, and today's namesake, Tokyo Xtreme Racer, come to mind. Last gracing our eyes in 2005 with Tokyo Xtreme Racer Drift 2, a mountain racing game. Well, nearly 20 years later, we finally got rumblings and gameplay footage of the next Tokyo Xtreme Racer. That's right, everyone, and welcome to a reaction video. I know I normally don't do this kind of thing, but I am so stoked for this game that I just couldn't help myself. I have played it over on Twitch. Well, not this, but the older versions. If you haven't checked me out on Twitch, please do so. It'll be right here on screen. Go give me a follow over there. I'd appreciate it. But I love these games. I've always sworn that these were underrated as all get out from the beginning. I have not seen any of this gameplay footage. I've seen a few screenshots, a couple, early teasers, but I haven't seen any of the gameplay. So we're going to let this video play here, and I'm just going to react to it, and then we'll go back through and point out some of the things that I find interesting, and we'll talk about it. All right. All right. Well, first and foremost, oh no. So first and foremost, I do have to say, the graphics look fantastic, which is to be expected from a modern racing game. I will say the cars right there. Okay, so the car customization looks fantastic. The amount of detail in the livery here with the different finishes, like the gold with the almost like satin finish on some of it and the metallic finish on other, gloss finish on the dragon on the side, that is sweet. The detail is amazing. I have no complaints so far with the customization. I mean, it looks great. My big complaint so far is going to be the physics. Now, if you've never played these games, the physics are kind of hit and miss. The cars are very twitchy, very weighty, and have a tendency to get out from underneath you. It's just kind of the charm of a Genki game. Looks like that physics system has still carried over. Looks like the cars are very weighty, very body roll prone. So not sure if it's going to be for everybody on that standpoint, but I like it. It kind of gives you a skill gap. I am interested to see if there's going to be any kind of multiplayer. Multiplayer on this would be sweet. Being able to run the highways of Japan with your buddies and your souped up street cars would be sweet. Continuing on here, again, it looks like the customization is great. The sense of speed looks pretty good. I would like a little more blurring and a little less camera shake, but that's just personal preference, and I'm kind of being nitpicky. Still have the roll-up races, which is really cool to see, and it kind of made me chuckle a little bit that dude in the Super here is playing cat and mouse and kind of toying with the dude in the Impreza. Nitrous looks to be back. Looks like we have soft tire compound at the bottom as well as tire wear, so that will play a factor. The longer you race, you probably earn more reputation points, but you run out of tire, so kind of a risk-reward kind of thing. The Nitrous looks punchy, looks fun to use. The sounds sound pretty good. I would like to hear some gameplay audio without the music blaring in the background, just to get a sense for the difference in the tunnel and the streets and the blow-off valves and all of that. I would like to hear some of that, but this is early gameplay footage and we can't really expect a whole ton. But other than those few gripes, the game looks fantastic. I wonder what kind of progression system they're going to have. Clearly you get money for doing things like first attack there, as you just saw. There's the Nitrous I was talking about. It looks good. It's going to be one of those things where we just kind of have to hold our breath and see. I don't want to get too excited. I have been let down recently by modern racing games, but this looks good. I'm genuinely excited for this one. I was unfortunately let down by Test Drive Solar Crown. It is a freaking disaster. Hopefully this launches in a little bit better state. I haven't heard nothing from Genki in years. I don't know what they've been doing since the last Tokyo Xtreme Racer. Who knows? Looks like they've been busy. I don't know what this is based off. I don't know if this is an Unreal 5 or if this is their own in-house engine. Whatever it is, it looks amazing. I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited. I'm happy to see a franchise that has been long dead come back, and I'm hoping that they do well with it. I would love to see stuff like this succeed. I'm tired of the same old, same old. What can I say? So, let's wait with bated breath, shall we? Maybe we'll have some decently fun, racing games coming up here in the future. But don't hold your breath. Developers are known to let us all down. And with that, we come to the end of a kind of different video. I know this is not normally what I post, but I had to talk about it. If you guys have made it this far, thank you so much for watching, as always. If you didn't do it at the beginning of the video, it's going to be right here on screen again. I would like you to go give me a follow, over on Twitch. I am dangerously close to being affiliated, and I would like to make that next step for my streaming. If you did like the video and you feel so inclined, please leave a like. I would greatly appreciate that too. Also, I know I'm terrible about plugging my stuff, but I am sponsored. I am sponsored by Dubby Energy Drinks. If you feel like getting yourself some energy drinks and supporting me, I would greatly appreciate that too. Go to dubby.gg, use code TAPS29, that is TAPS29 at checkout for 20% off. Be right here on screen. And again, as always, if you guys have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful day, evening, night, whatever it may be for you, and peace.
Puri Japan.